The daily grind was, to put it mildly, grinding to a halt. Owner Brenda Bry Jones, a woman whose spirit was as strong as her dark roast, was staring at her ledger. "Melvin, we're selling less coffee than a desert water stand," she sighed, running a hand through her neon-pink ponytail. Melvin, a mutt of indeterminate heritage but impeccable manners, rested his chin on the counter. He was the Daily Grind's unofficial mascot, a dog who took his job of looking soulful very, very seriously. Beery had adopted him from a local shelter. He had the kind of eyes that suggested he'd seen things, probably a squirrel getting away with a prime acorn. "It's the competition, Melv," Bree lamented, gesturing vaguely at the window where the mocha monolith gleamed across the street, all chrome and artisanal oat milk. "They've got a drive-through, comfy couches, and probably a drone delivering lattes. We've got charm, decent Wi-Fi, and your existential gaze." Melvin let out a soft woof that sounded suspiciously like, "Do not underestimate the gaze." BR was serving Mrs. Higgins, a sweet but indecisive regular. "Oh dear, do I want the large Americano or the medium caramel macchiato? I just can't decide." She fluttered. Suddenly, Melvin, still on the floor, lifted his head. He didn't bark, he just looked at Mrs. Higgins. Not with the frantic, feed-me stare of a hungry pet, but with a deep, contemplative gaze, a gentle tilt of the head, and a slow, meaningful blink. It was the look of a wise sage contemplating the meaning of a perfectly frothed milk cap. Mrs. Higgins froze. She stared back at Melvin. A beat passed, then another. "Oh my word," she whispered, as if struck by divine revelation. "The large Americano, and ... you know what. Make it a double shot. I need the truth this morning, and this dog just told me I do BR baffled." Poured the coffee. Mrs. Higgins paid, then gave Melvin an affectionate scratch. "You're a marvel, you are." The next day, a young, stressed-looking man in a suit, clearly a refugee from the mocha monolith, walked in. He ordered a plain black coffee. As Bry prepared it, he started checking his phone anxiously. Melvin sauntered over. This time, his technique was different. He lay down directly in the man's line of sight, rested his head on his paws, and deployed the sympathetic yet slightly judgmental look. It conveyed, "You think that email is important. Is it more important than the simple joy of a blueberry scone? Reconsider your life choices, friend." The man lowered his phone, his brow furrowed. He looked at Melvin. He looked at the menu. "I ... double quotes," he started, his voice cracking. "I think I need a bagel. With cream cheese. And is that a cinnamon roll? Yeah, gimme that too. And a second coffee. Maybe I need to slow down." He shook his head. That dog, he knows. BRE's jaw nearly hit the espresso machine. This became the pattern. Melvin was working. He'd observe a customer, assess their emotional state, anxiety, indecision, existential thirst, and unleash the appropriate look to the guy who only ordered a single espresso. The disappointed but knows you can do better look. Result. He bought a box of BRA's signature shortbread cookies. To the woman agonizing over quitting her job, the "you are stronger than you realize." Now buy the extra croissant look. Result. A large mocha and a confident phone call. The rumors spread like wildfire across the small American town. People didn't just come for the coffee. They came for Melvin's insight. They'd walk in, approach the counter, and wait for the dog to make a ruling on their order. BR even put up a small handwritten sign, "Melvin's emotional consultation, free with any purchase." Within a month, the Daily Grind's revenue didn't just double. BR was hiring a second barista just to keep up with the demand for extra scones and the sheer volume of truth-telling Amet. The mocha monolith was confused. Their drone was perfectly functional, but people preferred the place with the slightly peeling paint and the wise dog. One afternoon, a local news reporter showed up. "BRE, what's your secret? You've beaten the big chain." BRE scooped up a perfectly calm Melvin. "The coffee's good, but honestly, it's the communication," she said, nodding to the dog. It turns out folks don't always need a fancy logo or a loud commercial. They need to be seen, to be understood. Melvin gave the camera a slow, profound blinker, and don't you forget it look. Communication isn't just about what you say. It's about what you convey with genuine emotion and a little bit of sincere, well-timed eye contact. And maybe, just maybe, a dog's existential stare is more persuasive than any sales pitch.